Hi guys, so today we're continuing on with the 12 Days of Stitchmas by Spellbinders. Today is day 6. I'm actually more than halfway through it because I went and skipped and grabbed day 9 to finish our day 3 project. So let me show you so far what we have here. We have day 1. We have day 2. And somebody said, I think you mean candles, and you said light, and I might have probably said light. Yes, I mean candles, of course. I don't know. Day 3 was this one here with the ornaments, and then this day 9 ornament, and then day 4, I believe, we have that Noel. I really love this one. It's such a sweet design. I like the way they, the font they used in that, right? Day 5, really crisp with the Let It Snow. I just love that one. And today we are on day 6. So let's check out day 6 is here. And, oh, we have the little gift, the little present. How cute is that? Again, really nice size. This one has several dies. And then I'm just going to grab the same, the add-on, the Stitch add-on kit that has like different flosses and things and all kinds of supplies and papers, and then the glitters from the new glitter papers and the notched corner frames. So I'm just kind of tying them all together in that way. But what we have today is this little guy, this little topper bit. I'm assuming that goes behind. That's why it has that little area. Well, unless that goes in front, but I don't know, that would look weird, right? So behind there. So you're only stitching these little 4 spots. This just has like an embossed or etched look to it. And then you have your beautiful little bow that can go right on top. So, I mean, super simple. We're just going to get right to it. These items were initially sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. I almost forgot my disclaimers, and I am a stickler for disclaimers. Alright guys, I will be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, yesterday I had repeated blue, which I was like, is it too early to start repeating colors? I mean, we're going to get there, but I was like, oh, I wish I had silver glitter. I don't know what happened. I guess I totally overlooked that I have silver glitter. And it was right with the rest of the glitter packs. They're all here. I have silver right here, and I didn't think I wanted to use this. That bummed me out, to be honest. Because I want to keep the colors, going, trying everything out. Oh well, makes me very sad. But today we're going to use champagne, I think, because there are some colors in the Stitch add-on kit that are a little unexpected, maybe. So there's that champagne, so it's not quite gold. And then we have these guys in here, like this soft pinky peachy colors, which I love, you guys. I mean, then it goes into red from there. So I was like, well, we haven't done anything like this yet, so maybe this is what we can try now. Let me bring out all 3 of these. And, this middle one looks like it's not quite, what you would think. But I really like it. So let me think how I want to pair these guys up. We have the little bow. Maybe that can be these 2. Interesting. Let's use this one for the background color. Why not? And then this can be the gift. So I'm going to cut this one down to a little bit smaller than 4 1/8, a little bit smaller than 5 3/8, and this one 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be thinking about that one the rest of the day because I knew I had silver. I'm like, that's weird. I don't have silver. And, I'm not a perfectionist, but I will be thinking about that all day, literally. Okay, so I have this beautiful 3D embossing folder. This is from the Sealed for the Holidays, Sealed for the Holidays kit. Not kit, but collection. And so I'm just going to use this one. It has like a little frame out, which is actually the notch corner frame. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know that you're going to notice that too much, to be honest. And quite a bit of this is going to be covered up anyway by the frame I create, so that's something to think about. But I'm going to pop this through. I guess I should line it up a little more even, that way we can get as much imagery as we can on the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna run that through. It is a 3D embossing folder, so you have to play that up a little bit differently. Just use the right sandwich for your cutting folders, and then I'm going to use my notch corner frame, which I thought was in my package here, but let me grab them. Today I've been putting this inside my Stitch add-on, and I did not do that yesterday. Okay, so with this one, again, you can go with a larger frame aperture. That way you can see more of the embossing, but I'm not super concerned with that. I'm still going to use the same one that we've been using. Sorry guys, I just want to adjust the lighting. It's been crazy. You know, not that time's changing. Well, I mean, it is a little bit right going into September, so the lighting is weird, and I just have to kind of mess with that frame by frame even sometimes. But anyway, let's just pretend for day 5 I used silver glitter, you guys. Am I silly enough to go back and try to pop a silver glitter? I guess I could. If I cut it again, I could probably just lay it right over this, couldn't I? It's okay. It's okay. We'll use the silver sometime soon. Okay, I'm gonna run this through and then run through my embossing folder. Yeah, the other one in the embossing folder, and I'll be right back. Stuff that we have. I cannot wait to see these. They're just so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. That notched frame, and let's see how much of it will show in the back. I did say I was gonna start using these guys as centers, huh? So maybe I'll do that in the next video, but look at how pretty. I mean, yeah. Okay, and you guys already know, if you watched the other videos, I'm just going to glue this down. I'm just going to glue this one down over it, and that'll be that. Okay, let's see what we have. Again, I just put a little weight on top of that just to keep it flat. And that's the kind of thing I do. So pretty. Okay, and then we have our gift, and again, just real simply, you know, stitching that up there. So I'm trying to think if I want something in the background or not. Oopsie. I think the light pink is going to be on the top, and then this darker color could be in the back. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cut out of this color. This guy will also be from that color, just to have like a different color top. And then, so run those through. And then this guy can be here with the inlay, because of course we want something to stitch on. Something to stitch. And then you have your bow and things. I mean, I can bring the gold back. We can do this coral color again. Maybe something white. I mean, there's lots of different ways. I think maybe what I'll do is gold, but not the glittery gold. That way it'll just be something different. Okay, so I'll be right back with those pieces. Look at that. I came out perfectly clean. Awesome. So we will have this piece, so that little kind of dusty rose will be showing through the back. Just as much as whatever shows through our stitching. So I haven't thought about that. So let's see what we have as far as colors for our stitching. Of course, you can grab them from your own stash, which I have plenty of embroidery threads. And for right now, I still have some blue and things over here. Oh, okay, so there's like this little beigey color. There's a little bit, you know, darker pink, a variegated red, a red. Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we can audition them, can't we? Okay, like that there. I'm thinking I want to go with this lighter color, but it's so light that it kind of blends in. Alright, we're going to go one color up, but I do like the way this lighter color. If I had thought about it first, I would have put this one on top and used that lighter color to bounce off of. But we'll use this pink. And this should be pretty simple, so let me just find the end of this. It's usually here or there. Let's see. Hello. It's opening up. Sometimes it's down lower, but I don't see it. There we go. And I'll pull out, you know, like I said, I usually like working with about a yard. Oh, there are both of them now. They're hiding on me. Okay, I'll put that back in nicely in a minute. We'll grab this guy. How much stitching do we have? So I usually cut these into 2 sets of 3 threads instead of the 6 threads that are on here, but I think we can probably just keep all 6 right now. So you do have a needle threader in the add-on kit. It is something that's nice to use when you keep all 6 threads because it is much thicker, but I was able to push that through there. Okay, let me put away some stuff and get ready for our stitching. Put this aside for now. Get a little tape ready. And we're just going to bring this through literally any one of these guys. Let's see. We'll just start with this one. And again, you can put a knot. It is nicer when you just kind of stick it down because it keeps it flat for when you glue this down later to your base piece or whatever you're doing with it. So right there, it works pretty good. And if you kind of think about it, like, I'm probably going to start in this corner, maybe this corner. So what you do is as you go around, you come back here, and then it's easier for you to get here, or start maybe here. So when you go around, you just go to this one next, you know. So just kind of plan it out. So maybe I will go to this one. And this is just the easiest stitching. It's just going around and around each little quadrant. So there's that. I'll go back to the middle or to the neighbor, but in this one it's probably pretty much going back to the center since it's just going round and round and round. So here we go. Nope. And again, I'm using all 6 strands. So if you use 3 strands or like the gold or the silver, obviously it'll look more dainty. But today we're really making this stuff pop. And you have a nice big center, so it's easy to do this with. Oopsie. Oh, I just thought about maybe we do a French knot for these too. I don't know. I didn't think about that. So I'm just going to keep going around and around, guys, and I'll be right back. But I guess if I do a French knot, then why was I going, you know, starting a certain area? It wouldn't matter because you're going to go back to the middle anyway if you're doing a French knot. So anyway, something to think about. So I'm just going to keep following around and around that little, around the square. I know that sounds funny, but alright, and I will be back. Back to the beginning. So I would be in this corner, like let's say you just want to move on. So from here you could definitely just bring it over and start the next one, right? And then just start working, or the one that's closer, however you want. But I did mention a French knot and I do like that look. So I'm going to hold that so it's still nice and tight. And I'm going to bring this up to the center, and what's nice is since we have so many there, it should hold on pretty well. So I'm just going to bring this up, of course keep our tension, and I kind of hold it in my finger like this, and I bring this guy around, like under and over again, and then one more time just to bring it back over here. And what you're going to do is kind of push it back down the hole you came out of, and I usually just kind of keep the knot down low instead of letting it unravel, and then I pull this through. And as you pull it through, I'm going to go a little quick here, but when you get to the end of it, you want to be more careful so you don't pull the whole thing through, because it's a knot, but it's not really a knot. So as you can see there, it's already unraveling there. If I was to keep pulling it, it just kind of undoes itself. So however big you like the knot to be, you know, you can leave it floofier or however. And then from here, I mean, I can still just move over to the next, you know, basically over here. If I go straight across, I don't think you're going to see it. Yeah. And I'll just work from there. And then when I get to the center, you know, when I'm done, I will make my French knot and go on to the next one. Okay, so there goes that. Up the center, to the next one, next one, next one, all around. French knot in the center. Okay, in all 4 quadrants. Just going, going, going. Alright, I'll be back. So I used about a yard of the thread, and I have this much left. You know, I like to work with a yard at a time if I can, so that worked out pretty well. I'm just going to slide this under a few of these guys. And honestly, that should hold it. I mean, I don't know that someone's going to pick at your work or whatever, but if you just kind of pull it there, not too tight because you don't want to pull the French knot out, that should be okay. You want to put some tape, you know, put some tape. But for me, that ought to do it. And let's put our needle on our needle minder. And then we have this guy. Looks almost as neat in the front, on the back as it does in the front, but not quite. So that's the sign of a good embroiderist. I don't know. Okay. So let's put this on here. And, you know, this actually would be a really nice one to go ahead and pop up, because you can definitely put dimensionals and you wouldn't see them very much. So if you wanted this to have like that little dimension, you can even put this right behind it and then do that, you know, however you like. But I'm just going to put some glue. And, you know, the glue thing, if I put it on the thread is a little bit thick, so it might not touch these very corners, the very edges that I'm trying to get glue on. So, you know, just try to be tactical about it. And then this guy can go on here. And then I'm going to hold that down a little bit. And then what I end up doing, of course, is putting something heavy on top, because I'm not going to sit here and hold this for, you know, minutes. So I kind of give it some time to hold on its own, just to make sure everything's good. And when you do that, you do flatten out the French knots just a little bit, but I think that looks good. Okay, so I put this on here, and then I try to put something heavy directly in that area, because it is a little bit lumpy, guys. So I'll just leave that there, and I kind of try to make sure that it's touching at least. And I'll check after a little while and stuff, but I'll be back. In the meantime, I guess I'll go ahead and run this through some shiny gold paper. So I checked a couple minutes ago, it looked pretty good. And that is that. So again, it does flatten out the little French knots just a little bit, but they're going to get flattened out anyway in your card when you send it. So there's that guy. There's this guy. You can also puff them back up if you would like. I would just get like the needle and kind of pick it up a little bit. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much the same all around, but there we go. So I'm just going to glue this guy on. Okay, maybe. There we go. And I just chose the side that looked better, in my opinion, to go top or however. So I mean, that's kind of what we're going with here. And then this cut out the most delicate, beautiful bow here, so we're gonna pop that on here, and look at that, just perfect. Okay, so it looks like it pretty much sticks down this center. I don't know that it has a lot of stickability up here, but let me just put a little glue just in case. And we can pop this guy on here. Suppose you use that little square to make like a quilted pattern, huh? This part. Make like a little quilt. And I'm just holding that, guys, because I'm probably going to use a dimensional to pop this on here, so for now I'm just holding it. And then, let's see this guy. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he'll just go here. And once that sets up, I'm just going to get some dimensionals on the back of this, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we have that. We have this beautiful thing. I put some dimensionals as high up as I could. Obviously, this is delicate. It's just kind of on its own there. I was thinking about putting some little sprigs, but you know, I do want to show off those little flowers, but I think sprigs would look really cute, too, if you want to do something like that. But anyway, let's put this guy here. Love it. Quick stitch up. I mean, super easy. Like I said, about a yard did that for me. So I went through this box, and I was using recently a lot of these glimmer sentiments that we recently did, I think in July, maybe last month. Yeah, maybe last month. But I have some other ones down lower that were from a different collection, and I have this Merry Wishes for All that really coordinates really well. So again, I can use a die to try to cut that down, but I'm just going to take it to my guillotine and cut just closer to it, and that's what I'll use for this. So I'll be right back. Merry Wishes for All, and I'm just going to pop that like right down here, kind of eyeballing left and right. It needs to go over a little more this way. And there it is. Really sweet, quick card. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for saying that advent calendar for review. I hope you guys are having a fun time with it. Let me know if you've received yours yet, if you've ordered it, because I heard from lots of y'all that you did order it. Spellbinders is also having their fall warehouse like clearance sale, which is always a really great sale. I'll have that info linked in the description box. It ends, I believe, in the 20-something, 21st. I can't recall right now, but the info will be there in the description box. But really just so pretty. I'm just having such a fun time with these. I mean, look how cute they all look together too. This is going to be a great one to send out this year, these this collection, you know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have links in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.